Okay, hello. So today we're going to do Morrissey and Now My Heart Is Full, our 2014 remaster. So, again, Morrissey Friday. I'm going to react to many Morrissey songs, probably, if not all of his songs. So, anyway, here's another one today. And apparently, I've seen that this is in lists of his best songs. So, apparently, it's, well thought of. So, let's give it a try. And let's just get into it now.
There's gonna be some trouble. A whole house will need rebuilding, and everyone I love in the house will recline on an analyst couch quite soon. Your father cracks a joke and in the usual way empties the room. Tell all of my friends I don't have too many, just some rain-coated lovers, puny brothers. Dallow Spicer, Pinky Cubans, rush to danger, wind up nowhere. Patrick Doonan, raised to wait. I'm tired again, I've tried again, and now my heart is full. Now my heart is full, and I just can't explain, so I won't even try to. Pinky Cuban, every jammy Stressford poet, loafing oafs and all-night chemists, loafing oafs and all-night chemists, underact express depression. But Bunny, I loved you. I was tired again, I tried again, and now my heart is full. Now my heart is full, and I just can't explain, so I won't even try to.
This is a really good performance. Or this song, I guess. But the cymbals cracking.
Now
All right, so Now My Heart Is Full by Morrissey. I have to say, just from that performance off the start here, it's at the top right now of one of my favorite Morrissey songs that I've just heard, that I've heard, and I don't know, it's just his voice is so, the song, I guess I could start, it sounds kind of, I guess I would say, kind of extravagant. It has well, it has a richness to it, I guess you could say, and so does Morrissey's voice. His voice is so good in this. I mean, he sounds like, typical Morrissey, but it just, I don't know what it is about the song. What is it? My God. It's just, but it sounds so good, and especially at the end there, how, it ends off with just the music, I guess, and his voice is gone, and it was so lovely. It's just a lovely song, and I will say just on YouTube here, I have the personnel. So on guitar, two guitarists, Alan White and Boz Borer. Again, I love that name, or nickname, I guess. Johnny Bridgewood on bass and Woody Taylor on drums. And again, I love, so many guys in Morrissey's bands always have interesting names, or nicknames, I guess. And I gotta say about Woody Taylor, like I said, I like the cymbals crashing. Again, that happens in so many songs. I guess, it's kind of what a drummer does. But again, just here, it sounded so good with Morrissey's vocals, and kept the song, the tempo and everything. And it was all just so lovely to the ears, which I guess you can't really ask for more from a freaking song. And just with the song here, I mean, there was some lyrics where I didn't understand, I guess, because when he started naming off names, where was it? In the second verse, when he says Dallo, Spicer, Pinky, Cubit, which I guess I will learn about here, I guess, when I read into the song. But yeah, the song was so good, and I can see why it's been ranked as one of his best. And I will say at the start, I got a feeling of, for some reason, just with the guitar tones, it was like a little bit of Kings of Leon for some reason. And even though I don't listen to much Kings of Leon, that's what stuck in my head for some reason. And again, I like Kings of Leon. But anyway, yeah, and that just came to my mind. And also, there's a song, The Most Sensible Thing. And I can't remember who sings it, but at the start of it reminded me of that as well. And it was just nice feels all together, I gotta say. And just with all that said, there is a review here about from a person from All Music, but he says Morrissey's quiet purr at the start turns into one of his best, most soaring performances by the end. And that's basically what I'm trying to say. It turned into such a soaring performance. Like I said, it was just such a good performance here, and I feel like the guys went into the studio here and they knew they were going to make a good track. They knew this was going to be really good, and yeah, it came out really freaking good. And anyway, just getting into some of the lyrics here, I guess, now that caught my eye. Well, in the first verse, when he says, your father cracks a joke and in the usual way empties the room. So I'm guessing the joke, when I hear that, the joke must have been kind of not popular, I guess, with everyone else, and everyone kind of emptied the room. Again, it's very Morrissey lyricism here. And then, of course, when he says, tell all of my friends, I don't have too many, that's been well documented. I always think of the Jonathan Ross interview he did, and where he talked about, he's not a big fan of, people and people coming over to his house. And I feel if I just said house like a Canadian, I am sorry. It goes on, just some rain-coated lovers, puny brothers. So again, it goes on, Morrissey has spent a lifetime writing lyrics about his, I guess his, well, it says here, but I just want to say about his, life, about his problems, about his, insecurities, I guess you could say. And, again, this song it's no different. And then again, with the whole Dallo, Spicer, Pinky Cubit, Rush to Danger, Wind Up Nowhere. So it says, these are characters from Graham Greene's Brighton Rock, a British gangster story that mulls on good and evil. The reference is quintessential Morrissey. Quintessential. Whose lyrics often return to the grim, arguably glamorous parts of working class British culture. And again, that's something that he's always written about, obviously, and he's always kind of written from that standpoint. Again, I think of, like when he talks about well, I mean, they had the whole album with the Smiths, this The Queen is Dead. I mean, so he's kind of writing from a perspective here. And, Margaret Thatcher, Margaret on the guillotine. And, it's just, again, it's always, quintessential Morrissey, as it's said. And then it goes on with Patrick Doonan, Raised to Wait. I'm Tired Again, I've Tried Again. And then it goes on with the chorus. This is Patrick Doonan, was a British actor who committed suicide by inhaling gas in 1958. This continued Morrissey's obsession with early film stars as well as suicides and deaths. So I didn't know that Morrissey was into, or was obsessed, I guess, as it says, with, early film stars as well as suicides and deaths, which is kind of dark, but I wouldn't expect anything else from Morrissey. And again, I would say that, suicides and deaths, it is kind of, it is luring, I guess. I guess I've been kind of, I think of like a death like Peg Intuizel, I think was her name, the lady who jumped off, the Hollywood sign. She was an early film star. I mean, I can't see where that comes from and how you can be, not maybe obsessed, but you can think about deaths like that a lot and just be curious, and I totally get that. So then, anyway, it goes on with the chorus where Morrissey just, again, he soars, I guess, as the reviewer said. But, his voice just goes off here, and, now my heart is full, now my heart is full, and I just can't explain, so I won't even try to. So I just like that as well, very plain, but I won't even try to, I can't explain it. And then he goes on with Every Jammy Stressford Poet, Loafing Oafs and All-Night Chemists, if I can talk. So jammy is colloquially, I can't say it, English, meaning lucky. Stressford sounds like a place, but doesn't exist. My guess is that colloquial, I think that's it, yeah. Stressford sounds like a place, but it doesn't exist. My guess is that he's punning on his hometown of Stretford, so that, in fact, the jammy Stressford poet would be Morrissey himself. Well, would you look at that? And then again with the whole loafin' oafs and all-night chemists. Wonderfully evocative, odd line, many including this author would choose as his best post-Smith's lyric. So that's quite the words there. Quite the, every jammy stressor poet, loafin' oafs and all-night chemists. Underact, express depression. But Bunny, I loved you. I was tired again. I've tried again. And it goes on with the chorus again. I haven't listened to many or enough Morrissey songs, I guess, to pick what might be his best lyric since the Smiths. But I mean, that's high praise. I mean, there's so many great Smiths lyrics, and my goodness. Anyway, it goes on again with the chorus, and then we have the middle eight. Could you pass by? Repeated, and then Now My Heart is Full, and I just can't explain. And then I like how he says so, and then he goes so, and that's how the song ends. But again, just a lovely performance by Morrissey here. And I mean, the single cover of this is quite something as well. Very hairy armpits, as I can see. I might put the photo up here as well. But anyway, I thought it was very well done. And I will say that there is a little bit, there is a quote here from Morrissey. I want to talk about it as well, because I'd like to hear what he says about, his songs. So it says, in 1995, Morrissey stated, "This song was the definitive expression of my change to adulthood, of my maturity. And to be honest, I was very happy to be able to sing this text, to have reached this state. After this song, I could perfectly retire. I've come full circle." So again, he could retire, and it's been, 1994 here, so like 27 years, and he's not retired yet. So anyway, so that's a thing. And again, I just want to say how he, found inspiration in Graham Greene's 1938 novel, Brighton Rock. Again, it's just, I like how he pulls things from, entertainment, I guess, novels, books, that's the same thing, just stories and films. Why can't I think of the words? Films, TV shows, all this kind of a thing, where he just pulls stuff and, writes about them and puts it in a song. I just think that he's one artist that I know does that, and I can't think of, a lot of artists that take that kind of, that do that kind of lyricist work, and I just appreciate it. Anyway, I guess that's about it. This video is almost 15 minutes long, so I guess it's over. So thanks for watching, thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. Really appreciate all of the support, and again, just another Morrissey track, and one of his best ones. Again, I have to say, I really like this track a lot. And anyway, and obviously I guess he did too. So thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you soon.